What makes a leader great? Is he good looks like me? Intelligence? Great leadership and military tactics? Kind of, but no. Willpower. Ying Zheng, later Qin Shi Huang, was the first emperor of China, the man who unified China. Millions of people have died so he could complete his dreams. Western people think he's a tyrant. East Asians think he's a mythic leader. But what was undeniable is his greatness. Life didn't hand him over to an empire. He had to struggle through every moment of life to accomplish the biggest feat that any leader has ever done. Let's go back to 259 BC. Ancient China. A boy is born in the enemy capital of a kingdom at war with his own family. Let's zoom out. During this time, China was split into 7 main states: Qin, Zhao, Qi, Chu, Han, Wei, and Yan. This was called the Warring States period, where these nations were locked in 2 centuries of brutal warfare. No one was friends. They all fought each other. Ying Zheng wasn't even born in his home kingdom, Qin. He was born in Handan, capital of the rival state of Zhao, because his father, Ying, was living there as a political hostage. Obviously, being the prince of an enemy nation, the people of Zhao disliked him, as he lived on the streets of Handan. Here's where it gets interesting. A wealthy merchant named Lu Buwei looked at this stranded prince and saw an opportunity. He poured his fortune into getting Ying back to Qin, and eventually onto the throne. In 250 BC, Ying became King Zhuangzheng of Qin. Ying Zheng went from living in a poor family to being the heir of China's most powerful kingdom. Surely he'll get some time to settle in. Yeah, no. 3 years after arriving at Qin, his father passed away, where Ying Zheng became king at just 13 years old. He became king at such a young age, a dream that he never asked for, but a challenge he wanted to take on. He wanted to unify China. A 13-year-old can't run a kingdom, so Lu Buwei, the merchant who'd engineered this whole rise, stepped in as regent. And while he ran the government, Qin kept getting stronger. But behind palace walls, things were falling apart. Ying Zheng's mother began a relationship with a man named Lao Ai, and Lao Ai didn't just gain influence, he gained territory, and eventually, his own private faction inside the kingdom. In 238 BC, right after Ying Zheng officially took the reins of power, Lao Ai made his move, a full rebellion, an attempt to seize the throne outright. It failed. Badly. Lao Ai was executed, according to historical accounts, torn apart by chariots. His faction was wiped out, and Lu Buwei, the man who had built Ying Zheng's entire path to power, was pushed out, exiled, and later died. Not only did Ying Zheng have to become a king at such a young age, the very people who were meant to help him turned out to be his biggest threat. Ying Zheng was now 22, and he was the sole ruler of Qin. Surely now he gets some time to relax.